this Albania vlog, we are heading to Himara, Albania's best kept secret, right in the heart of the stunning Albanian Riviera.
Just look how beautiful this is. This just looks absolutely stunning.
But in order to get there, we first have to solve the puzzle known as the Albanian public transport system.
This morning we're making our way from Vlore to Himara in Albania. One thing with buses to be mindful of in Albania is that there's not much information online about them, and they're not always in a centralised location. So for example, in Vlore, we found two potential areas where we can get the bus to Himara. This one is apparently a bit earlier at 10 AM. If this fails, we're moving to the other location, which leaves at 1.
Okay, we've been waiting quite a while, probably about 45 minutes. Now, our next Airbnb host told us it was going to be at 10. There are people waiting here, and they were saying 10:30, and they were saying maybe 11. So I think the timings are quite flexible.
Very fluid. Now, this bus station is located near the big roundabout. There's only one big roundabout in Vlore, so you can't really miss that. The bus finally came. It was around 23 minutes later than we expected at 10, but we're on the bus, that's the main thing. And it's not so much a bus, it's more of a van or a furgon, so that's okay. It's a little bit tight, the seating. There was some boot space, but you know, we're on a bus, that's all that matters. Now we're on to Himarë. It's been about an hour in now, and we're at a rest stop near Mount Çika. So it's really scenic. We're high up in the mountains. You can see the coast down below in the valleys. It's really pretty.
One popular public transport option in Albania are Furgons, so they're the minivans like the one behind us. They run to all different towns and cities throughout Albania. They've got an extensive network, probably a bit more availability than buses as well. It is hard to find exact timetables and prices online, and with the petrol prices going up right at the moment, the prices that you might find could be a bit out of date. Just ask around, ask a local, and hopefully they can point you in the right direction. So the Furgons will have their destination written on a sign at the front of the bus, so you can see where they're going to.
Welcome to our house tour of Himara. So, we're in the living area right now, and as you can see, there's a nice big TV, and it has Netflix, which is always a nice bonus. Jay's sitting on the couch, which is also a sofa bed. We have the necessary air conditioner, which is really helpful at this time of year. It's really hot. One of the things we've really appreciated in this place is that we have all these cooking essentials that have been provided. We found that there are also bottles of wine. We're not big wine drinkers, so we haven't bothered touching those, but that's a really nice touch. We've got the fridge as well. We also appreciated that our host gave us a lot of bottled waters. In Albania, you can't drink the tap water, so you have to use filtered water. So we've got a nice big bed. We've also got another TV here, which is a nice little bonus for watching some TV just before you go to bed. Come out onto the balcony. So this is a really nice balcony. You've got some seats to have some breakfast, overlooking the mountains. And what we've also appreciated is that you've got this clothesline for drying up all the clothes. What I also like is this little artwork of Link from The Legend of Zelda. I'm a big Zelda fan. What we also like is a washing machine. It's always very, very handy when you're on the road. So that was good, and also provided washing powder. So yeah, that's the tour of the house. Now this house was €40 a night, which is the most expensive we've paid in all our travels in Albania. We've generally averaged around like 30 to 35 euro. I think it's a bit more expensive because there's not as much supply of apartments in Himara, and also we did it pretty last minute as well, so there weren't too many options for us that had what we were looking for.
And we are starting to go into peak season now as well, so that could have an impact.
Yeah, so it's quite a nice apartment for €40 a night. There you have it.
Steki is a Greek restaurant in Himare, Albania. Now, Greek food is very popular in the southern part of Albania. We are quite close to the Greek border, only 2 hours drive away, and you can actually see what I believe are Greek islands from here. We have a few different Greek specialties here. We've got Moussaka, we've got mussels, and we've got this salad which is a Himara salad, and it's got olives, oranges and onion, so that looks really delicious. This is a great spread, so I'm looking forward to trying my first Greek food in Albania. So I'm going to start with the mussels saganaki. It's a beautiful looking dish. It's got a bay leaf to garnish, and then it looks like a tomato and maybe a feta sauce, and then you've got the pieces of the mussel, just the meat of the mussel in there. So Moussaka is a very typical Greek dish, and it's also very popular in Albania as well. And it is kind of like a lasagna, but it's made with eggplant. So it's got a lot of creaminess, a lot of cheese, I think. This is really good. So yeah, it's in a clay pot that's been baked in the oven. It's got meat as well as the eggplant, and there's potato in there as well, I think. It's really nice, warm, and it just melts together really nicely. So I've never had orange and olives together before, but I think it really works. And I'm not generally a fan of raw onion, but this has been sliced really thinly, and with the olive oil that's in there, it takes some of the bite out of it. So it works really well together. It's a nice, light, fresh salad, which is a nice little addition to the meal.
The first impressions of Himara are pretty favourable. Just look how beautiful this is. Got this amazing beach behind me. It's not crowded or cluttered with beach umbrellas. There's plenty of room for yourself. If you've seen some of our Albania videos, you realise quickly that I like my space on my beaches. So this is right up my alley, this place. And we've just had lunch at Taverna Steki just behind me. That was really great Greek food. Yeah, I'm really loving Himara so far. This is awesome. So we're going to just chill at the beach this afternoon, and then tomorrow we're going to find more beaches further afield. I'm sure it only gets prettier from here. This afternoon we've just decided to do a little bit of beach hopping down the beaches of Himara, and we're at what we believe to be River Seaside Beach. Well, I think there's a bar here normally, but it's at the start of the season. It looks like there's a fair bit of work to be done to get the bar area up to shape.
Yeah, and there's no one here at the moment, so there's all these umbrellas that are up, so we've decided to make the most of using one of them. There's a lot of beach furniture that's kind of looks like it still needs to be done up. There's a toilet block that's half finished, but no workers here or anything at the moment.
Can you see that? The ceramic bowls are there, but not much else is in place. I'm sure it's going to look nice when it's all renovated and done up.
Yeah, so it seems like there's a lot of private beaches and restaurants and bars along here, but because we're in the start of June and the season hasn't really kicked off into full swing yet, there's not too many people, the beaches aren't crowded, there's not too much beach furniture out yet. I don't know if that changes during the season, but at the moment it's really pleasant.
It's really pleasant, and the weather's perfect for beach. It's perfect beach weather right now.
It's definitely lovely in the water here in Himara, and what I love is being able to just have a swim, dry off a bit and sit on the sand, walk a little bit further and then have another swim. It's great. Well, we're coming to the close of day one, and so far we are loving Himara.
Yeah, it's so pretty, and there are so many different beaches to choose from in Himara. So Yeah, we've been to a couple already.
Yeah, there's sand beaches, there's pebble beaches, private ones and ones with public spaces as well.
Yeah, there's enough for everyone. And what I also like about the beach is that it gets deep quite quickly as well. So unlike Vlore and Durrës, where it's very shallow for a long way out, you can get some good swimming in here in Himara. And the seas are very calm as well.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I probably prefer that.
Yeah, and the water quality seems quite good. There's not too much rubbish. There is a little bit, which is unfortunate, but definitely not as bad as Durrës and Vlore.
Yeah. So far, really loving Himara.
It is a beautiful day in Himara, and we've decided to go north of Himara Beach, and so we found a rocky outcrop here. It's beautiful for snorkeling, so you can see some little fish under the water. There's some rocky outcrops which are quite interesting to swim around, and we're going to go even more north and find some beaches. There are about 170,000 bunkers in Albania, and they're spread all around the country. Make sure you find some while you're here. So this one is on a cliff top, and it seems to be more like a sentinel spot to look out for enemy ships coming in from the sea. Come around the bend and we can see our first glimpse of Livadhi Beach. So it looks like a beautiful stretch of sand.
So we found our way to Livadhi Beach, and this just looks absolutely stunning. So directly behind us there's a beach area that's basically empty. There's just a couple of people having a dip. I think we're going to hang here and have a dip ourselves, and then we might walk along the beach later on and check out lunch. Oh, it just looks really magical. And even though you can see heaps of beach umbrellas in the background, there's hardly anyone on the beach, so I feel we still have most of it all to ourselves.
It wasn't too clear on Google Maps how to get to Jale Beach, but fortunately there's lots of signs.
How pretty is this cove? I believe it's called Gjiri Aquarium, and it's a really nice pebble beach. It's very secluded. It's in between Jale and Livadhi Beach, and it's really good for snorkeling. So Jay did a little bit of snorkeling a moment ago and saw lots of colourful fish, some parrotfish. Yeah, it's just really, really pretty. Made it to our final beach hopping destination for today, Jale Beach. So if you look around, it looks really pretty. It's a pebblestone beach, beautiful water. The only thing that disappoints me a little bit about this beach is that there are beach umbrellas absolutely everywhere. The beach is back where we were. We're a lot less crowded. As you can tell already, I do prefer that. Nevertheless, I'm still gonna enjoy my swim and make the most of our beautiful time here in Himara.
So what did you think of Himare Albania?
I loved Himara. This was like our ideal beachside getaway.
Yeah, it's the perfect destination on the Albanian Riviera. It's got so many beautiful beaches, the restaurants are really good, it's very peaceful, at least at this time of year. The scenery around here is just stunning.
Yeah, so overall I give it 4.5 buckets out of 5.
We hope you liked our Himare Albania travel vlog, and if you did, please give it a like and let us know in the comments.
Next week we're off to Saranda, Albania, so subscribe to stay tuned.
We are Bucket List Travellers.
See you next time.
you.